wow. So I'm just lost in the sauce. There's no evidence of me shaking my ass, whatever the fuck they do in a two-piece, or how a stripper actually looks, right? Let's just put that out to the table. And secondly, even if, let's just say I was a stripper, or anyone that he was talking to for that matter, what's the big fucking deal? Adam, you have a fucking past, and you are so fucking hurt, and you are so traumatized from your past that you literally project your insecurities onto every real woman in your life.
My thing is, doesn't he go on his podcast and talk about how he...
Wait, we're gonna get there. Yeah, we're gonna get there. Hold up. Hold the fuck up, because now you guys got me started. So you have the nerve to lie on my name, not even defend me online that I'm a stripper. Again, totally out of context, totally not true. I could understand if it was true. I would be coming through like, yes, that is totally accurate. But it's not. Okay, and that is my issue. You cannot defame someone's name. How dare you, Adam, even say something like that? How are you gonna even make up that lie? Meanwhile, hold up. Meanwhile, you're the one over here like on OnlyFans at the age of 17 years old, admitting on your podcast that you were sending pictures and videos of you underage to people overseas making money. Right. For God's sake. Wait, hold on. And on top of that, hold up. And on top of that, you have the nerve to say that. And there's actual women like Amina, for example, or Sarah, for example, or any female for that example, not even have to do that. They can literally hustle and not even have to sell themselves short to sell pictures underage, for God's sakes. So don't sit here and talk about, oh, she's a stripper and she's Let's listen to it.
You're under 18. Let's when I was like 15, 16. What the? If people see it now, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck is that? Like, what the fuck? We're under 18." And in my head, when she started saying stuff like that, I'm like, "Whoa, okay." Now I know maybe what kind of people I'm attracting.
This nigga is.
Yeah. Oh my God. I didn't know I was attracted. I thought in my head like they just want that video. They just want that.
Nigga had
I remember for having that lady, that 35-year-old Korean lady. I never went to meet her or nothing. Obviously, I came in. I'm not even allowed to.
Guess you know who started OnlyFans.
I'll do that shit, fuck it, I'll do that shit. It's not like I'm selling drugs. My friends at the time were selling weed, selling...
Oh, so you're promoting...
Wait, let's go.
You know, and being arrested, being locked up. So this was like a safe thing. I felt like it was like safe and like an easy way to just... I was caking. I was literally doing what...
Oh, so you were doing what you had to do. Meanwhile, you was already doing OnlyFans even before it became a thing. How about that? Meanwhile, I was 21, legal, not having to send any pictures, and actually legally work in a club as a bartender bottle girl. So before you start making up lies, get your fucking facts straight, okay? Because that, my friend, is defamation of character.
And
okay?
Not have the nerve to go on with Fuzi or whatever.
And Slim. And Slim, you're another one.
And he said he knew he had to say that she was currently a stripper, because then at that point, he's gonna look crazy because he's judging her based on her past. That's why he had to make sure that he's...
Yo, everybody already knows why he made it seem like you were a stripper. Like,
meanwhile, that obviously made that out of thin air.
Obviously evident. It's evident what he
like. How dare you? Like, I just trying to understand the like this whole idea. Like, how dare you try to violate a female for working in a club? And FYI, again, for the 1,000th time, nobody was stripping. And let's not forget about the fact that every time you go on his YouTube, he's shaking his ass like a... let me not even say it.
All right.
Shaking that ass to Cardi B. Like, where are you going shaking that ass, boy? Like, you feeding for Cardi B. Those are the type of people you look up to. And you talking about, oh, she's a stripper? Yo, the hypocrisy is on another freaking level with this fucking guy. This little ass boy. And don't tell me to leave Slim, because y'all don't even know anything. Once again, saying shit because you guys have no idea what you're talking about. Anyway.
So.
Anything else that I need to address? The letter?
Oh, yeah. No, you said that already.
Oh, okay. Because the whole idea of this is because Sarah and I did not get any closure to any of this. And that is even why we were brought into this position to begin with. Because this man, literally walked around the street as if he is so high up there. Like, I don't even know where he gets this. Where does he get this ego from? It doesn't even make sense for such a small kid.
All right. So, all right. The reason why I didn't chime in was because I wanted to run my story from like, I'm just gonna run it from.
And stop talking about a couple of dates because you guys don't even know the dynamic of our relationship.
These people don't even talk to them.
Because you guys don't know the messages of this man being on me, writing my whole shit. So that's a whole nother story.
All right, so me and him, we started talking, and in the beginning, you know, I'm not gonna lie, you know, he even knows this himself. I wasn't really interested in him like much. I was just kind of like, you know, having fun, you know. I wasn't interested in him much. Also, like, I'm not really like, I was never like in the Arab scene community, and my real friends were like kind of clowning me for even like speaking to him or whatever. Like,
yeah, I definitely did.
Everybody was clowning. My own sister was clowning me. But anyway, so when we started talking, you know, it was sweet. Shit was cool. Immediately after like he followed me, like mad people started hitting me up. Mad girls actually specifically started hitting me up, telling me like just all this crazy stuff, that he was hitting them up and he's a freak and he talks to this person, he talks to that person, and just like a bunch of weird stuff, right? I kind of ignored it because like I didn't really I don't know, like I didn't really care much for him and the situation until it got deeper, right? So later on, you know, when my ex got wind, Easy Bucks on Instagram, he's always going off talking about Adam. So when my ex got wind that me and Adam were together, it put like a big strain on our relationship because like my ex was like constantly contacting him and like posting about us on Instagram, and so like Adam got a little shook. Like he was like, whoa, like who is this man that's going mad hard for you? You know what I mean? And so like Adam like made it seem to me, he was like, you know, it's us against the world, like forget this man, like da da da, all this like really weird stuff. So I'm like, okay, like, so we rode the relationship out, we had a good time, you know, we're traveling, we're doing this, that, and the third. And I'm still getting these weird messages from people, still getting mad weird messages from people. Oh, and we've been talking for like, it's about to be 9 months. Would be 9 months. So, and nobody even knew. Nobody knew nothing because he used to always try to get me in his videos, and I used to be like, no. He's been trying to get me in his YouTube videos from like day one. And I used to be like, no, just because I'm not comfortable, I'm just not comfortable getting in front of somebody's video. Like, it's just not me, right? So, right. And also I didn't want all the attention attached to it from his fans, because obviously you guys see my Instagram. Things like kind of got weird because I started seeing like he was getting on lives, talking to other girls on the live, like rating little girls and getting on live, like taking random girls' numbers, telling them that he's going to take them out after this pandemic. And mind you, he's texting me at the same time that he's on this live. So I'm like, all right, you guys heard of Twitch? It's all over Twitch. So I'm confronting him about this, and then he tells me, he's like, Sarah, you can't believe this stuff. I only act like this because I'm trying to entertain my fans, and this is how I make my money. And I'm like, so you're flirting with girls on live, you're getting their numbers, you're asking to take them out because you're getting money, because you're about to get some, like, it makes no sense. I'm like, you're flirting with your fans because that's how you make your money? Little girls? Oh, okay.
Wow.
Next. So I let it go. You know what? Because he manipulated me to that point where it was like, I wasn't used to all of this like hate. Like, I really was not used to this hate at all.
Same
like,
here, sis. Same.
So I was shook. I was shook as hell when all these people were telling me all this, and so I believed him. When he said to me that these people were crazy fans trying to manipulate me, I believed him, and I blocked every single one of them. He literally told me, these fans are crazy. They're trying to break us up. I don't know why people don't want to see us together. It's crazy how the world wants to break us apart. Like, wallah, word for word, what I'm saying to you is what he said to me. Meanwhile, these girls got played by him, and I'm blocking them because I'm thinking that they're just trying to ruin my relationship. You feel me?
Yeah.
So later on, boom, 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 time goes by. I'm not gonna lie. He knows this. I went through his phone. Let me tell y'all. You know when they say, like, don't go through people's phone because you're gonna find exactly what you want to find?
Yeah.
I found more than I wanted to find. I found disgusting shit. I found weird shit. I found shit that really tweaked me out, okay? And I have all the screenshots, and he knows I have all the screenshots. And I'm not even gonna do what should be done right now because it's not time for that. Everything has its time and place. But right now, I'm gonna address the shit that I seen was him talking to, just the shit that had to do with me is what I'm gonna address. He was talking to so many females, I couldn't even count. Like, his friend Wakas, they would go on double dates. They were talking about let's find some deep vaginas to get into tonight. Yeah, comments like that. Really weird, thrown off, like, cool. Mind you, literally texting girls on Instagram. No, because this is the crazy part to me. You are, quote unquote, a very famous influencer. Why are you giving random girls on Instagram your address? Why? Literally, there were like 5 or 6 girls just from the one day I seen it that had his address. And then he's sitting there like, why are people always showing up to my house? Oh my God, like, why are all these fans always here? I need to get the cops. I need to get cameras. Bro, you're giving your address out to every bitch that says hello. Like, come on, dog. Like, come on. So you know what? I'm like, I read all the, this is why he's asleep, okay? I went through all his entire phone, his everything. I didn't give a fuck. Because at that point, I was so livid at the fact that he dead manipulated me into feeling as though, like, I was getting manipulated by fans. He used to tell me that me believing these fans, it's what's going to drive us apart.
The fans, aka all these people over here.
He manipulated me to the point. He manipulated me to the point that I felt bad asking him, hey, Adam, like, is this real? I felt bad because he would be like, are you serious right now? Are you serious? You're trying to ruin, like, our day? Meanwhile, this girl's literally showing me a picture of them together. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, insanity. Insanity, right? So, anyway, let me calm down. So, after I seen all the screenshots, I'm like, I am out. I packed my bags. I'm ready to leave. And now, Adam, he could lie all he want. He was on the floor begging and crying, telling me, oh my God, Sarah, please, no. Like, I don't know why I did this. Like, I'm a horrible person, admitting everything. I've seen it all. I have the screenshots in my phone right now. Like, of him talking to girls, trying to meet up with girls. Now he's on his knees crying, telling me, oh my God, no, I'm going to switch up. I promise I'm going to switch up. I'm going to change. I'm going to change. So that day we went out and he posted me on his TikTok. Cool? Number one, y'all, let's put this out there. I never told him to post me on TikTok. I didn't know that the TikTok was posted until 20 minutes after. That's number one. Number two, the reason he posted the TikTok was 2 reasons. Number one, to show me that we were together and to show other people that we were together. And the reason why he kissed me was so that he would get hate for it. I'm not stupid. You get me? So meanwhile, now this TikTok is up of us kissing. I'm getting mad hate. He's getting mad hate. But he's literally staging an entire way to get out of this hate. They got this whole little intervention going on with his friends. They got Islamic tweets. Oh, Islam is the truth. Oh my God, I'm so sorry for my mistakes. Mind you, me and him are together at the time, and he's like, I don't know why everyone's whining over this TikTok. I like really don't understand. Muslim people are too much sometimes. Like, I can't post what I want. Like, yeah, meanwhile, at the same time, apologizing to you guys. But you know what? It's cool. I got it because that's how he's making his money. I didn't think nothing of it at the time. I didn't really realize how much it was an issue until later, but I'm going to get there. So after that, I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, I'm going through mad shit. People are messaging me about this TikTok like that. I'm getting all this hate, like endless hate, like, and I really didn't know what to do. Like, I was actually like, I was sad, like day in and day out. Like, I was feeling some type of way about this hate I was getting. You feel me? So, and I'm telling him, I'm expressing to him, I'm like, bro, like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to reply to this. I don't know how to water this down. And he's literally going on Twitter talking about Islam, and now his friends are telling him, bro, you shouldn't have done this. And now he's in this whole fake intervention. Meanwhile, I'm still getting mad hate. And my mom is telling him, she's like, bro, my daughter's getting mad hate. Like, do you mind, like, saying something about it? Dubbed it. Ignored it. So now the TikTok is deleted. I'm still getting mad hate. He's still going on this whole rampage. Then this girl hits me up and she shows me screenshots of her and Adam talking since February and how they were meeting up and all this nonsense and all this crazy stuff. And for some reason, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna take these screenshots and I'm gonna rock with them, regardless of whether or not they're true or not, because they looked real as hell. Cool. Later on, I found out that they were extra real. Like, I showed him screenshots of him talking to girls since February, him sending her pictures that were never on Instagram, were never on social media, and he would literally deny it, making me go insane, telling me that, oh, she probably got that picture from a post I posted or for 2 seconds, or just some really weird manipulation shit. And so now I had the girl actually call me yesterday. And you know what the girl said to me? She literally told me, she was like, yo, he admitted to me that he actually met up with me and he wanted to apologize to her for it. Mind you, I literally have been asking him, he swore on his mother's life. He swore on his dean that he never met up with this girl. This girl was a crazy fan and that he didn't even know who she was. He swore on his dean. He swore on his mother. He said that this girl was a crazy fan. Meanwhile, he was literally about to get on the phone with her today to apologize to her, but not me, for making me go crazy for weeks and weeks about these screenshots that were real as hell of her meeting up with him and all that. And he goes to apologize to her. So I'm like, all right, now the tea has to be spilled, because this is just fucked up. Like, there's no way I got manipulated to that point. You feel me? He even actually told the girl that he met up with multiple girls. Like, bruh, you didn't even tell me you met up with her. Now you're telling the crazy fan that you told me you were gonna slap the shit out of when you see her. You told me you were gonna pull her braids out. Yes, he said this about the girl, and now he's apologizing to the girl instead of the girl you were with for 9 months, manipulating and making me seem like I was the reason for our issues because I'm always accusing. Meanwhile, he was the one doing the shit, and I had the feeling in my stomach. You feel me? I knew I knew something was wrong, and he manipulated me to the point where, like, I couldn't express myself because I felt wrong and I felt crazy. And I really, at one point, I kept telling myself, yo, Sarah, relax. Even my sister, my own sister, was telling me, yo, Sarah, trust me, these fake accounts are fake. Don't let them get to you. And his friends are telling me, don't let them get to you. Mind you.
No, because I felt stupid for that.
Yes, my sister feels stupid. My sister apologized to me yesterday. She said, I am so sorry for defending him. Because I used to go off like, no, bro, he's lying. And everybody around me used to tell me, he's not lying, Sarah. Look at him. He's a little angel.
Because, like, it was just his actions. You know, like, why would you beg so hard for somebody and then cheat on them at the same time? So
Why?
It didn't make sense to me.
Because
Why?
he's the type of man, God boy, that wants to have his cake and eat it too, and doesn't know how to be a real man. A real man is not going to play games with you. A real man is not going to string you along. A real man is not going to have you paying for dates. A real man is not going to have you paying for sneakers like that. Like, he's not going to be doing that. Oh, and wait, I'm so sorry to interrupt you, Sarah. I just want to tune in just to piggyback off of what you're saying about, like, finances and money, and people here are saying clout and Just an FYI, let's be clear. I'm pretty sure that Adam made much money off those videos of me. And let me tell you something. I never saw $1. Secondly, let's talk about all the ideas that Sarah had to give Adam for his podcast, because he has no individuality. That's why. He has no creative brain. So he has to come to people like myself or Sarah for ideas, and then have the nerve not to compensate us. Not that we wanted it, but I'm just saying.
Because he made money off of the videos.
Like, you're basically useless at that point. So at what point do you guys just give up the whole clout thing? Because, like, I mean, there's really no clout. What are we getting out of this? We got shitted on, if anything. Like,
we actually got shitted on. And by us making this live, we're probably gonna get shitted on more. So it's like we're here to literally
and the same people saying racist, but you guys are the same ones going hard, talking about mashallah, alhamdulillah, and all these songs. Like, these rappers can use Islamic terminology. Shut the hell up. Like,
first off, I don't think people understand why we're
y'all are really
on here. Like,
you guys act like you guys don't be racist as hell in your own house. Like, goodbye.
People aren't understanding. People aren't understanding that this person lives two lives. You feel me? And my thing is that, like, ain't nobody mad. Ain't nobody trying to hurt his career. Ain't nobody trying to mess with. Ain't nobody trying to nothing like that. But it's just a simple fact that people think that this man is an influencer when he's just an entertainer. All of his moves are calculated. Everything that you guys are sitting here retweeting and liking is feeding this attention. He has this whole thing in control. You feel me? Like, every time he does something wrong, he goes and manipulates social media by coming back to Islam. You feel me? And I don't like that. Because don't get me wrong, I post whatever I want, I do this, I do that, but at the end of the day, I never sit there and write all this Islamic stuff on my page and try to preach this and preach that. No, that's not me. I'm going to be who I am, and that's it. You feel me? But him, he'll get exposed, he'll get called out for some dumb shit he did, and then all of a sudden, it's his coming back to Islam. That's what I don't like. Like, absolutely not. And then you're going to have and every time he goes through something, he has a mental breakdown. It's like, bro, a mental breakdown every time you get caught up in some shit, make it make sense. Like, come on.
And then have the nerve to once again project your insecurities by calling me a mental case and saying that I was institutionalized or whatever it was.
Right, and after that, he went and told his friends. Oh, so let me tell y'all, right? So let me let y'all listen. So Adam, the last time me and Adam spoke was on Wednesday. I caught him in the last live that broke it off, which was a recent twitch of him talking about what sex position he liked or something really weird. So when I hit him, hold on, I'm looking for our messages. But when I hit him up, I wanted to confront him about it, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna come to Brooklyn right now and confront you about this issue, because it's just, you need to see what I'm seeing right now. You get me? Like, this needs to be like addressed face to face. And then he starts denying it. Sarah, you're being crazy. Like, you know, the regular Sarah's crazy, all this like nonsense. And he refused to like accept it. So at that point, I had like broke up with him, and I called him and I was like, yo, delete every single video that you have of me off of your YouTube right now. For everybody that thinks he deleted me off no, I called him and I said, anything that has my nails, my breath, my voice, my hair, anything, delete it off of your YouTube, because I was just sick at the fact that he used me to make $1. Like, I was sick over it. So I was like, delete everything that you have of me, right? At that point, I already knew that I didn't want to be with him, period. So I was in my feelings. I'm not going to lie. I was in my bag. I was like, he just played the shit out of me. I'm pacing around. I'm getting called crazy. Like, I was going through it, right? This was Wednesday when me and Adam broke up. I think he assumed that I was going to expose him for all of the screenshots that I have in my phone of just this endless crazy shit, right?
Oh, I take off my sweater, Mom.
And he sent me this. 1 second.
Oh, is this why you want to do things?
He sent me this, and this is his voice. Please listen. After I posted that tweet that I was gonna go on live, this is what he sent me.
Fucking evil bitch. You wanna play this fucking games?
Oh, pulling out the receipt.
Let's see who plays fucking games.
Oh, that's good.
Let me play it one more time so that everybody can hear it. Cool?
The devil in the flesh.
Fucking evil bitch. You wanna play this fucking games? Play this evil game? Bitch! Let's see who plays fucking games.
Right. So let me bring this up closer so y'all can see, right? So he sent me that voice note, right? So you know me being my nonchalant self. I said, LMFAO, why the fuck are you spitting like that? And then I said, are you threatening me? And then he said, "You're fucking evil just like you know who." He's talking about my ex that he's paranoid about. Paranoid.
I would be too.
I would be too. My ex is crazy. My ex actually offered to fight him in a boxing fight, and Adam declined it. Like, they were gonna make that bread.
Yeah.
And he refused. Like, he actually refused the fight. So that's a whole different story. But anyway.
I would be scared too. I would be scared too.
So Adam is going around telling people that I'm crazy and all this next shit. But meanwhile, the last messages between me and him is me telling him to block me. Why are you typing if you're trying to block me? He's still texting me. And he goes, "Leave me alone. I'll never bother you or mention you ever." Mind you, I caught him cheating. He switched the shit on me. And so this is my response. I said, "Ain't no one doing shit to you. You're an evil blank who got caught up. Karma's gonna get you, boo, not me." That's all I said. And that's exactly what's gonna happen. Anyway, I'm not Karma. My name is Sarah. Her name is Zainab. Karma is out there. We don't know that bitch. But she gonna come around. That's all that I was saying. You feel what I'm saying? People don't move like this and don't get paid to visit. Like, absolutely not. It doesn't work like that. So it's just a lot of insanity. It's a lot of insanity. And right now, I know he's probably thinking of his next move, his next play, what he's gonna say, like all this next shit. But like, it's not even about that. Like, it's really not about that. Like, it's not about that. There is no next move. There is no apology. There is no, "I'm gonna make a video to clear this up." There is none of that at this point. You was a lie. You was a fraud. And the only way that you're gonna clear this up is if you address us in front of everybody. And you never will do that. You never will do that because you know you're a lie. Straight up. So I don't want to hear after this. I don't want to hear him going back and forth and, "Oh, she's crazy," and, "Oh, she did this and she did that." It's all cap. It's not going to faze me because I know the truth. If y'all want to know the truth, ask him to get us live, all of us, and we could really talk it out.
Yes, that's the way it should have been handled since day one. Like,
we don't need to cap.
We're a grown woman. We're all adults at this point. There's nothing to lie about. There's nothing to hide, for God's sakes. But this person is such a manipulative liar that he literally has all of these women brainwashed, including his fans.
Nah, because at this point, I'm gonna stir the pot so that we could.
Really and make sure, Sarah, that before we get off this live, that we talk about Fuzi, because that has to be brought up.
Fuzi.
Because I can understand how Adam is so fake towards his own freaking people. Like, I can't even understand that. Like, how was he on a date with me and Sarah, obviously separate times, and literally you're just talking shit about Fuzi, like, out of your ass, like, literally just shitting on him left and right, but then you're like sucking him off.
Rewatching. You know what's mad funny? This one time I was at Slim's house. I wish anybody would tell me I'm lying right now. I wish. I was at Slim's house. And we got Adam here. Everybody's sitting down chilling. They're smoking. Everybody's doing their thing. And you got Adam here. Got Fusi on the big screen on the TV. Keep replaying interviews about people talking shit about him. And Slim is like, "Bro, why you keep watching this?" You feel me? Like, it's like, bro, like, how you talking shit about the dude? And then when we go to Cali, we were just in Cali, like, the beginning of August. And he's like, "Oh, we're going to go out to dinner with Fusi." I'm like, "Oh, word, but I thought you wouldn't fuck with him." Cricket. Right. He's like, "Yeah, nah, but my whatever just signed him, so we're gonna link up." I'm like, "Oh, okay. That's cool."
Yo, Adam, just know anybody who associates themselves with Adam is not safe at all. Trust us. Like, you're not safe.
Oh, so a lot of people, all right, I'm really gonna stir the pot. I'm really gonna stir the pot with this.
I know what she's about to do.
All right, because I have mad screenshots, but the screenshots that I'm gonna put out there, they're actually like, they need to be taken. They need to be. It can't even be handled by me because it deals with little girls. So I can't say this stuff on live because it's not. I just can't.
Yeah.
But what I can show y'all is hypocrisy.
Yeah.
So, 1 second. So everybody knows that photo that he had with James Charles on Instagram. So this screenshot is from the day that he took that photo. So I'm not gonna repeat what's on this screenshot because I don't want to incriminate myself. Simple, straight like that. Can y'all see this?
Yeah, somebody like can write it or something.
Wait, which conversation is that about?
It's the one where he says, "I'm drinking with Slim and Sophia now."
Yes, this one, yes.
He said, I'm repeating this word for word, okay? That gay dude, James Charles, came up to me, hugging me and shit. He's gassed. I told him I'm not gay. He was like, are you bi? I'm like, no. N-word. Fuck out of here. That gay shit, I'll slap you. Word for word.
Oh.
All I said to him was, oh, he really wants you. He said, LMFAO, I was looking mad homophobic for a second. N-word was getting low-key tight, but I'm lit right now.
Lit. What does that mean? Drinking?
You guys, your favorite YouTuber is getting lit. Nobody wants to come for him.
Nobody. He's innocent.
Anyway,
baby
whatever.
angel.
So I honestly, the reason why I had to put that out there is because I wanted to let y'all know that everything you see on the internet is not what it seems.
No, not at all. That's the sad part. Not even for like a second. That's the scary part. Like
the picture with James Charles is not because he's not homophobic. It's to show you guys that he's not homophobic. Take it how you want it, like honestly. But that's just what it is. I want to take some questions.
Yeah, if anybody has any questions about the whole
I just want to make a comment. Anyone who says some slick shit, you're getting blocked. Like, so you either gonna be normal or get blocked. So pick one.
I mean,
yeah, Sophia and Slim do drink, and they're not innocent people. So get out of here with that. I'm getting tired of this shit.
So I'm just waiting. Please say the wrong thing.
At least we're real ass people, and we're actually showing our lives on Instagram. We don't have to lie about anything. Versus the people that you're looking up to and riding their dick so hard, it's like crazy.
So yeah, what questions do y'all have? Can y'all ask the questions on here?
Yeah, they can type. Just like how they're typing like everything else.
Literally like 1,000 questions are saying, can you save the live, please? Can you save the live, please? These questions are corny. Oh yeah, that's mad funny. Mad people were already asking me mad questions about the James Charles picture that he posted. Mad funny that I even addressed it. So
oh, you want to talk about situations?
My bad. I was like trying to because I had something else that I wanted to talk with you guys about, but so like I just don't get it. Like, why are we out here? Why are you using your blue check to bag little girls?
That is so cringy.
You know that most of your fans are literally between the ages of maybe like 7 to like 17.
That's why YouTube doesn't even have his comments on, because his page is like a playground for pedophiles to go on. Because literally,
right, like it's crazy to me how like he dead uses his platform to. So my thing is, right, imagine this. Put yourself in one of his fans' positions, a little girl, right? He's gonna follow her. She's gonna get starstruck as fuck, right? She's gonna be gassed as hell. Now he's gonna DM her. He's gonna do all this shit. He's gonna woo her over, all this next shit. And I heard that he does this at his meet and greets too, which is mad fucked up. Like he will go to the meet and greets and finesse on little girls. Like that's foul. But anyway, so I forgot the line that I said right before that. It was leading into something else. Yeah, how you used your platform to speak to little girls. And then you know what's crazy is that these little girls, they know that they're being manipulated, but they don't say nothing because they still love Adam. Like,
Right,
it's so,
right.
it's like so weird.
You
Like,
guys are so brainwashed. It just
It's
feels
so
bad.
sad.
this little girl, no, because
sad.
this girl DM me, and I got on an Instagram video with her last week, right? And you know what's mad funny is that I didn't say nothing to him about this because this is actually a big accusation. But now I'm gonna say it because that shit happened. You feel me?
Are you talking about the Twitter?
I'm talking about the random girl that like was telling me about how like they were talking or whatever. I don't think I told you this on the phone.
Okay, right, yeah.
But she basically was just telling me that they were talking, and then like I video chatted her just so I could see if she was like a real person. But he did follow her, and she followed him back, and she video chatted me like with like half her bit. But she was a real person, and she looked like she looked like maybe she could be like maybe like 19, 18. Like I'm not gonna say she was underage just because I'm not gonna whatever. But she looked like she was young. And she was like, you know, I just wanted to tell you that me and Adam have been talking, and I feel so bad because I seen your TikTok video and da-da-da. I'm like, girl, what do you mean talking? Like, she's like, he's just been replying to my DMs and asking when he could see me and, like, all this stuff. And the reason why I didn't say nothing is because I didn't want him to unfollow me. I'm like, girl, you're getting, but that's the manipulation, though. That's the manipulation that these girls care about his follow. They care about his attention so much that it's like, who cares what he does? You get what I'm saying? And there's mad other girls that are scared to like say anything to me, like any other females, women, whatever, little girls, whatever they are. They're all scared to like say something because they know that he's gonna block them or he's gonna not give them attention. You know what I mean? And that makes them sad because that's their like, they look up to him. You feel me? Like all these people look up to him. All these little girls and little boys look up to him. You feel me? So they be hurt over an unfollow. Like it's just fucked up. It's
Yo, you should tell them the story about that one time that remember that girl you had to go off on her and she got so butthurt. Remember last year? And you were like, you'll never meet him because
she was just because the way you guys talk about him is like as if like he's like some holy god. Wait, hold on. Isn't it true? Isn't it in Islam, right? Are you not supposed to do idol worship?
Me. That all right, this is a screenshot. Just so y'all know, I'm not making this shit up. I'm gonna just read it to you.
Yeah, read it. And then
it says that's the only 2 videos, but her coming to my crib was random because my brother said come in, and my dad was being nice because they thought she was a fan. Oh, I asked how you got in his house, right? And he said that his brother let you in, and my dad was being nice because they thought she was a sweet fan. So now this dude is letting fans go to his house. Did y'all hear that? So y'all better pay a visit to your favorite influencer because he's letting everybody in his crib.
Yo, that's
on that. And then he says I don't even remember her. Wallah.
wow.
Wallah. He says I don't remember her. But
and
anyway,
then here we go. Just to flip it on, just to show you guys proof. Here we go. There's your favorite guy
from the fake ass charity.
That's how you know. That's how you know motherfuckers can't fight. That's how you know because you out here getting beat the fuck up. Fuck you talking about? Anyway, let me know what you're doing this weekend. I want to bring you to Long Island to my house and vlog you coming while my dad is here and being in the first girl to. Y'all see
That's
it?
what he said.
Y'all see it? Y'all fucking see it, bro. Fuck out of here. And the number is there. What's good? What's good? I'm gonna make sure to have a good mouthpiece next time. Ignore my tired face, but how can I kiss your cute self with these lips like this? Laugh my ass off. I'm gonna have to wait 2 or 3 days till it's healed. What you up to, mi amor? Oh, I'm a fan, all right. That sounds like a great fan, buddy. Screenshot, record, do what you gotta fucking do.
No, because he said I went out with her after, but then I immediately regretted it because she was weird as fuck. Meanwhile,
Fiending to be on our podcast. I can't. All that goes in my head. Like, how are you fiending to be on our podcast? You don't even know what the definition of a podcast was. Like, cornball, bro. Cornball.
You don't even know what the word nonchalant means. Like, what do you mean?
Oh, yes. Let's talk about all the several days.
Let's talk about
let's talk about his illiteracy, that he can't even understand the definition of nonchalant. These are the people that you're looking up to. For God's sake.
So it's continue your story until the end.
Yeah.
Ending with the letter. Please, because I really want them to know what was actually on this letter.
I encouraged Zainab to write a letter to Adam because that was the only way she was going to receive any type of closure from him. For her peace of mind, not him, fuck him, for her peace of mind. I said, write the letter, let him know what, like, his issues, not even anything about her, about how he can't do this to other females, and just basically putting him in his place that he deserves to be in, right? So she sends a letter. He gets the letter, what, probably a Wednesday, Thursday. Friday, what was he doing on Friday?
Oh, wow. All of a sudden, he's at Jumma praying.
I don't know.
He's finally joining the Friday prayer for once, or whatever he tries to do. I have never seen.
Because he knew he was wrong.
I have never seen that.
I've never seen that for all the shit he did. And let me just say one thing. So, adding on to the podcast situation, right? So, he announces that he's going to have his podcast, I guess, in the One World Trade Center, which, by the way, it's kind of a slap in the face to all, like, Muslims out there, because, that's basically where everyone started calling. That's why everyone started calling Muslim people a terrorist. So choose to have, out of all places, your podcast studio in the One World Trade. Okay.
No one's hating that he's praying. I'm saying he never posted, and he just so happened to post it after I sent him that letter.
No. I'm sorry. Can I explain real quick?
And right after he posts that he's in the World Trade Center, whatever, showing everyone the podcast area, he takes a video passing by Zainab's block. Why would he do that right after he's talking about the podcast? Tell me why. Because he's trying to send a message. He's threatening people over his little stories, which that shit did not work, because you're not getting anywhere with that.
I just want to show you guys, because this shit is
but first off, when she said that he was in Jumma the next day,
on my block, y'all.
I think you guys
show the podcast. You have the video?
Him in the World Trade Center. Wait, hold on, because I don't want to like me. I don't want to show my whole block, but y'all get the point. That's my house. He goes from here all of a sudden to on my block.
Why would he do that? Like, you're weird. You're weird.
There's
got that, like, apology, not even closure, fucking closure. People that are not treat you like shit, and that's your closure. But it's not even closure anymore. It's because we never got an apology. We never got recognition. We got called crazy, and that was it. You feel me? So first, I'm gonna go into how I know Zainab. So,
woman empowerment. Woo! Sorry.
I know of Zainab first before I spoke to. Today was actually my first time speaking with Zainab. Like, actually,
we had a great conversation, by the way.
Right. So, I knew of Zainab because he told me that Zainab was a crazy fan. He told me that she was a crazy fan who was stalking him and trying to win him over by coming to his house and giving his nieces and nephews like toys and really weird stuff. And also, he told me that the reason why I even asked him about Zainab was because as soon as me and him got together, my Instagram blew up. Everybody was in my messages. People were sending me all types of stuff, screenshots, like all types of stuff. So I seen Zainab's face, and I asked him, as any girl would that's just got into a relationship with somebody, who is this girl? And he's just like, oh, some crazy fan. Like, she comes to my house and gives toys to the kids, and she's just always following me around and talking about me. And I broke up with her because when I posted her on my YouTube, I found out she was a stripper. That's what he told me. He told me that there was a photo of Zainab stripping. And so I'm like, okay, I guess that's a valid reason. So I look into it. I ask him, where is this photo? I want to see the photo. Because now I'm looking at the girl. I go on her page. There's nothing wrong with this girl. You feel me? It don't make sense why she's a crazy fan. Now she's a stripper. Like, everything wasn't adding up. So I'm like, all right, this girl looks normal as hell to me, but whatever. So now he goes into, oh, when we broke up, she got admitted into a mental institution and wrote me letters about how she was going to kill herself. So that's when I was like,
okay.
Shit's really not adding up. Shit's really, really.
You are a bad liar, buddy. But
not adding up. Like, there's just no way, right? So basically today, that was the only gist that I really knew of Zainab. So today, I got on my live and it just so happens to be that my friend, the Blaze Donut, knows Zainab. And I got on the live with her, so she joined my live, and I seen her photos. Now she's having a conversation with her in the comments, and I'm like, you know what? I think I know her. So we start talking, and I realized who she was. Like when Zainab popped up on my live, I was like, yo, I know who exactly who this is, but I didn't want to like have that conversation right then on the live because that's not for everybody to know. You know, it's not for everybody to hear. So I decided, you know, we were gonna exchange numbers and have a conversation. So we got on the phone, and we had a conversation, and everything made sense. And so I am going to let Zainab start first, so that you guys can kind of get the backstory, and she can speak her part. So
Yeah,
because the
finally.
shit's not fair. So go ahead, do your thing.
Yes, and I'll speak, and obviously as time goes by, you can ask questions or whatever. So, where shall we begin? Shall we? No, I'm joking. Anyways, so everything I would say started last year, summertime, around June, July. All of this, by the way, started off of Amina and I and our podcast, because we literally launched it around the same time that Adam and I even met each other. I know, go figure, right? So anyway, we launched this podcast. Adam ends up coming, as many of you recall. There was episodes all over YouTube that he was in our, you know, our pastor, that he was in our, that he wanted to come into our podcast, and he made it a big deal. Oh, you is it showing?
What's up?
Yeah, yeah.
What does that say?
This
Wait,
is probably
wait, 11 months
this is
ago?
probably the most views you've ever got from a vlog. Like, let's keep it funky.
Oh, hold up.
Because all your content is whack. But that's another story.
Let's just also clarify that was 12 months ago to this day. So that means August 2019. Adam, when did you fucking make a podcast? In March. So he's spinning it and telling her, oh, these crazy bitches, you know, I had this podcast first. And the reason why, I don't know what happened with their podcast. The only reason why they didn't pursue their podcast is because they weren't getting views. Meanwhile, the reason why imagine us waiting 8 months to start a podcast in the summer. And then our first launch, we're going to have this fucking guy on there. And then all this shit happens. And then he goes and turns around and makes his own podcast in March.